Good morning. We're going to Northern Ireland.
All right, well, it looks like we've just crossed over into Northern Ireland. I didn't see any markings or any border or anything like that. The first thing that we noticed is that it went from kilometers an hour to speed limit in miles per hour. We're just a couple of miles outside of Derry. I'll tell you more about that when we get there.
Okay guys, well we have now crossed the border and we are in Derry in Northern Ireland, 6 Irish provinces which, along with England, Scotland and Wales, forms the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Ireland was England's first colony and remained so for the better part of 900 years. Ireland became an independent republic in the 1920s, but Northern Ireland remained part of Great Britain. And ever since then, the question of Northern Ireland, whether it should remain part of Great Britain or join a unified Republic of Ireland, has been the source of a conflict here known as the Troubles.
This city, Derry, has tons of history. A lot of it is linked to the conflict, but we're gonna meet up with Michael, who's a member of the local city council. He's gonna show us around, starting at the Guildhall. Michael?
Welcome to Derry, welcome to the Guildhall.
Cheers.
Well, my name is Michael Cooper. I'm a Blue Badge tour guide and also a member of the local government, and we're actually in the Guildhall, the seat of local government in Derry, as we speak. A very brief story: monastic settlements here 1500 years ago, basically an Irish population. That changed 400 years ago when settlers came here from England and Scotland during the plantation of Ulster to stop Spanish invasion. Settlers were given a new walled city and they controlled the situation here for centuries. Up until 1921, all of Ireland was under British rule. There had been then at that period a war of independence, basically a guerrilla campaign by the IRA, Irish Republican Army, to try and break the link with Britain completely. The British government agreed with the IRA that they would effectively withdraw from most of Ireland, allowing a free state to be created, which later became the Republic of Ireland. But the descendants of the colonists who had come to the north in the 17th century, they wanted to keep the link with Britain. So the British government said, we will create a separate state for you in the northeast of Ireland that will remain under British rule, hence the creation of Northern Ireland. And that led much later to protests demanding civil rights, which ended up with a very long conflict. But today, because of our peace process, the sharing of power, and a very, very different political system, as a result, we've got a much more peaceful situation.
These fountains are pretty cool, but I have to wonder how many unsuspecting tourists have just been walking through this central plaza and then gotten a jet right between their legs.
A single or double espresso?
Single is probably fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's some finds in here for sure. Some cool old vintage stuff. Definitely some stylish trench coats, which are always good for the next couple of months, because remember, winter is coming. And winter is coming in this vlog series, guys.
If I get lost in a bookstore, I might never come out, so I need to navigate my way out here.
We're stuck in between an argument of whether it's better to put brown sauce, H&P, or red sauce, ketchup. They're firmly in the party of brown sauce. Mickey over here is holding down ketchup.
McDonald's will never make brown sauce, so screw you and your tomato sauce.
I don't know, I like both of them. I want a little bit of ketchup and some brown sauce. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, see you guys next time. So right now we're walking along the walls, the old walls of Derry.
Its walls were built in the 1600s when Protestant England was at war with Catholic Spain and France, who hoped to ally with Irish Catholics and invade neighboring England.
In 1688, Derry's walls were tested during the English Civil War, when Catholic James II battled Protestant William of Orange for the throne. James's Catholic army besieged the Protestant stronghold of Derry for 105 days. Thousands died from starvation and disease, but the walls held, an event still celebrated annually and displayed in the Siege Museum.
Down the street, the Museum of Free Derry tells a story of Bloody Sunday, January 30th, 1972, when soldiers of the British Army fired upon a peaceful civil rights march here in Derry, killing 14 unarmed civilians and escalating the cycle of violence between Protestant loyalists and Catholic Republicans.
It's been almost 20 years since the 1998 Good Friday Peace Accords, and while old wounds take time to heal, Northern Ireland is moving forward. We just spent 10 minutes getting super deep, getting really emotional, talking about this entire situation, only to find out that the microphone was not turned on.
The whole time?
No.
Obviously, we've got people watching from both sides of the conflict. We've traveled to England, Scotland, we love British people. We've traveled to Ireland, and we love the Irish. Being a traveler in these sort of situations allows you to be kind of a bridge between cultures that otherwise wouldn't be able to talk, and to foster the sort of peaceful coexistence that we really need in this world.
Building peace, building understanding, building communication is a process. It doesn't just happen overnight. 4 years ago when we started this project, Mark and I, we weren't really friends.
Frenemies.
We were frenemies, yeah, for sure.
And we decided that this project, Vagabrothers, could be a way to create dialogue, encourage people to travel with the goal of trying to create understanding between different cultures.
Cross-cultural communication.
Yeah.
Telling this to you guys has been difficult for us. But I think that when you have difficult conversations, you come away stronger, you come away with more peace of mind and more understanding. And at the end of the day, that's what this project is about, that's what that bridge is about, and that's what this vlog is about. That being said, when we do have beef, the best way to squash it is to raise a glass together. So we're gonna head over to a craft brewery over here that's actually in an old military barracks.
So I'm James Huey. I'm the owner and proprietor and brewer in the Walled City Brewery in Derry in Northern Ireland. It's a barracks from about 1841, and during the Troubles it was used as sort of a headquarters for the British Army. So it's always had a sort of a conflict history, but now it's changing to sort of being a cultural and innovative hub. I left Derry in 1996. It was a bad time in the city. I joined the Guinness graduate scheme. I learned how to brew, and I basically come back up here in 2010 with my wife. There was a ceasefire, there was a Good Friday agreement, so everything had changed. So we wanted to do something with local foods, with craft beer, and also something for the city. It's great for people to be talking about beer, food, and how the city's changed instead of the usual political divisions which we have.
Cheers. And bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Happy?
Super happy. Beautiful city. People here are very chill, making friends, drinking beer, having a good time.
So we've just had a lovely feast and a lovely couple of pints, and now we're gonna head back across the bridge. What are we up to over there?
So one of the most important groups in the story of Northern Ireland are the Ulster Scots. They're Protestant Scots who came from Scotland to here during the times of plantation and eventually made their way to America, specifically to the Appalachians, where their style of music is fundamental in creating American bluegrass. We're gonna head over to a local bar and hear the roots of American bluegrass and country music. Let's go.
So come fill up your glasses of brandy and wine, whatever it costs, I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day.
Ladies, gentlemen, it's been quite the day in Derry, our first day in Northern Ireland. We've had a couple of pints, listened to some good tunes. We're gonna call it a night because we have a lot of exploring left to do.
So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Vagabrothers for travel videos every Tuesday and Saturday from all around the world. In the meantime, stay curious.
Keep exploring, and we will see you guys on the road. Peace.